Great morning, friends. So I was listening to the Four Agreements this morning. It is my Bible, basically. I really hold these concepts and ideas very close to me, and they've helped me tremendously in everything about my life. So I wanted to share one of the stories that I heard today, that I've heard many times, that I feel will really resonate with a lot of people when it comes to the power of our words and how words are spells. And there's a story that he shares about a little girl and her mother. And a lot of times we are given opinions. People will make an opinion or make a statement about us, and depending on what that is, or what we already believe, or even if it's the first time we're hearing it, depending on who it's even coming from, we can take that opinion and we can hold it and believe it to be true, believe it to be a factual thing about ourselves. So the story is about a little girl. A mother came home from work. She was really stressed out from her day, and she was just tired and had a headache. The little girl is just excited, and she's singing, and she's just having this happy day, and she's singing really loud, and it's annoying her mother because she has a headache. Instead of the mom saying, hey, mommy's tired, I have a headache, can you please keep it down? She shouts and says, stop singing, your singing is ugly, you can't sing, you have a terrible voice. Even though it wasn't really true, she was just angry and lashed out. Not knowing that this statement affected the little girl, the mother just goes on about her business, trying to tend to her headache. And then what she does is the little girl just kind of carries this I can't sing thing with her, and now she never sings. She never sings again because she thinks that her voice is ugly and that she can't sing. But it's not true. So I want you to think of what kind of opinions have people placed on you. There's a couple that I can remember, Thunder Thighs, and then me being a black woman, the famous one is you're pretty for a black woman, right? And so we carry these things with us, believing that they're true. Okay, I'm black and people think I'm pretty, but if you say I'm pretty for a black girl, the thing is most black women aren't pretty, right? But that's not true. But because this is being said, what happens is, in order for me to hold my pretty for a black girl title, what would I do, right? So the course of my life looked like trying to make sure that I keep my pretty for a black girl title by doing all these extra things. Hi, friend. Oh my God. Beetle. I don't want to hurt it though. They always come. I'm going to have good luck today. Gosh. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I've held on to different things that have been said to me as a factual thing because it's just an opinion, but it's not really true. So think about that. Think about what are some things that people have said to you that have stopped you from doing things that you want to do, and think did you believe that was true? Did you agree? Did you make that agreement that you couldn't sing? Or did you make that agreement that you're not good at sports? Did you make that agreement that you're not smart, that you're not good at math? I made an agreement that I'm not good at math, and I've held on to that for a long time. But what kind of math do I really need to do? There's calculators on the phone now, so who cares, right? Now I know who cares. If I'm not good at math and I need something really, I need someone to do some real strategic math for me, all I gotta do is just go to Google now and just Google it. Or I know teachers who are good at math. My brother's good at math. I can just go to those people instead of just holding on to the fact that I just suck at math. I should never do anything that's mathematical. But there's resources out there, and I can also learn. I don't have to say I'm not good at math. I can move on for that. I don't have to say I'm pretty for a black girl. I can move on from that. I don't have to have that agreement. And so the concept of be impeccable with your word, say what you mean. Be intentional with your words. Don't just say stuff because you're angry. Don't just say stuff because it sounds good. Do you really believe it? Do you really believe that the words that you're saying? And also, not just being intentional with the words that you say to others, but be really extra intentional with the words that you say to yourself, because we're making agreements with ourselves all the time. And when we break our personal agreements, we pass judgment, We do the shame, we do the blame, we do the guilt, we say we're not good enough, we do all these, like, we go through the laundry list of all the different things that people have said to us to validate that we suck. And it's just not true. It's just not true. So really, like, if you haven't read the 4 Agreements, do it, because it'll change your life. And read it often. Every time you have a breakthrough or you elevate in your life, read it again, because you're going to hear it differently. I study this book. I've read it like 7 times. I listen to it when I'm driving. I listen to it when I'm showering. I just always hear something different. And then I get compelled to share things. And it's just really, really powerful, because you have the ability to make new agreements with yourself, and you have the ability to place your own personal spells on yourself with your words, because they are powerful. We make things mean stuff. We attach emotions to words because we've been taught to do that. And you can reverse that. You can unlearn that. You can unravel it. And you can recreate new agreements, new alignment, and create peace within yourself. Don Miguel Ruiz talks about how there's people who are living, we talk about heaven and hell, right? That the afterlife, you're going to go to hell if you do this, or you're going to go to heaven if you do that. But guess what, guys? You're already living it. We are already living in our personal hells or our personal heavens. I used to live in a personal hell of making assumptions about things, passing judgment on myself, doing things because I thought I was taught certain things, so I did it because I thought that's what we're supposed to do. But in growing and living life, you kind of have conflict with certain things, and you're like, this doesn't really feel right. I don't really want to do this. And when you come across innovators and different speakers and different books and things like that, and you start to read and learn different concepts, you realize, like, I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this stuff that people have been telling me to do. I don't have to work at this job. I don't have to drive this car. I don't have to live in this place. I can do whatever I want to do. And when you start to do whatever you want to do, and you start casting your own spells on yourself with your powerful words of empowerment, then you get to create your own personal heaven here on earth, not hell. I live in heaven now. I live in heaven now. There's chaos all around me. I saw somebody get their windows busted out yesterday because they was road raging. That's their personal hell. They created that hell with themselves because they was road raging, and they was arguing over parking spots that are just unnecessary. You know how many parking spots are available in a parking structure? Come on now. It's not even busy, y'all. Why y'all fighting over this? Now you busted window. Now you got to go call Safe Light and replace that stuff because you're living in your own personal hell because you want to be right about a parking spot. How stupid is that? Not to call anybody stupid. The book is called The 4 Agreements, Holly. Don Miguel Ruiz is amazing. He also has The Mastery of Love. So if all of his books are fantastic, fantastic books. They're the reason why I just don't care anymore about stuff that we shouldn't care about. You know, it's a new day, it's a new present moment. In the next 5 minutes, I'm not going to care that I made this video. It just is what's so. Be in the present, create your own personal heaven. We have choices. I say this all the time. We have choices every day. We make thousands of choices every day. We choose what to wear. We choose what route to take to drive. We choose what we're going to eat. We choose who we're going to talk to. We choose if we're going to actually work when we get to work or not. We have choices all the time. Make the choices you can live with. Cast your own personal spells of empowerment on yourself. And live your life. Live your life on your own terms. Stop trying to live for other people because you're not happy. You're not. And you're lying to yourself if you think that you're going to force your way or power your way through circumstances that you're not aligned with. And then each day that you wake up, it's going to be that struggle. It's going to be your personal hell because you're doing things that are not in alignment with your spirit. We all have it. We all have purpose. That's why we're here. You're here for something. If you're not happy with what you're doing, this is your time to start making some new agreements with yourself and start taking action on things that you actually want to do, because this is the moment. The present is this is life. Your present moment right now. If you feel like you wasted your time watching this video, don't watch the video. This is your choice. It is your present moment to do what you want to do with your life. Freedom Friday. Free yourself from all the chains that you've been putting yourself through. Free yourself from all those cuts and bruises, from going through those obstacles that you didn't want to go through, and make new agreements. Make new agreements. It doesn't have to be a new goal. It could just be a new agreement. Every time I feel sad, I'm just going to listen to happy music. It's really that simple. And when you recognize that you have that fire in you, or you're pissed off, oh dang, when I'm mad, I need to go work out. Go work out. Release it. It's not for you. If you have emotions within you that you don't appreciate, inquire. Where's it coming from? Where's the idea coming from? Where's the pain coming from? Maybe it's rooted in something so much deeper than what you're actually going through in that moment, and you got to release that and make a new agreement. So, the 4 agreements, you are welcome. Read it, study it, practice it. It will change your life. Literally, it will. I hope you guys have an amazing Friday. I have made an agreement with myself that on Fridays, I will do whatever I want to rejuvenate, refresh, recharge, all those things for myself. So I go to my yoga, which I'm actually going to be late for. Probably won't make it. Here comes this beetle again. Oh my gosh. This means that there are going to be like 5 of them when I go to yoga. I just don't like it when they get in my hair. And then I'm going to get a massage, and I'm going to go get my feet done and stuff. And I chose a different spa because I want to have a different experience. I want to give my business to somebody else. So I strive to support small businesses. So small business check off, my self-care check off, a new experience check off, because I just like to experience new things now. It's not about with food, it's not about what it tastes, it's just the experience of it. With different events, it's the experience, it's the people. Learning, like with boxing, it's the experience of challenging myself, being taught by someone else, because I've been teaching myself for a while and I want to have that challenge. I'm making these new agreements with myself so I can be happy. And these things make me happy. So do what makes you happy. Change that narrative. You have the power to do it. And if you are struggling with that, there's resources out there. The Gaia Network is also an amazing resource for rewiring, being introduced to new concepts, being introduced to new information. I learned about breath work there, ancient teachings, mystery teachings, rewired, initiation, meditations, yoga, all kind of stuff. It is amazing. Microdose. There's like these 7-8 minute episodes on all these different medications and just ways of being, all this stuff. It's beautiful. The resources are out there. You can change your life. You can. I'm the plug. So if you need something, just ask me. I'll send it to you. If I don't know, I probably know where to go. So hope you guys have a great Friday. I think I already said that. And be free, live well, be happy. Tell somebody that you love them today. And I love you.